परम पूज्य सोना रिम्पोचे की दूरदर्शी सोच और प्रयासों से परम पावन दलाई लामा के आशीर्वाद से भारत के टेलीविजन इतिहास में पहली बार शुरू हुआ है एक टेलीविजन कार्यक्रम जो समर्पित है भगवान बुद्ध के दर्शन, ज्ञान और बौद्ध परंपराओं को। कार्यक्रम में दुनिया के तमाम बड़े बौद्ध धर्मगुरु, बौद्ध ज्योतिष शास्त्री, बौद्ध मेडिसिन के जानकार रोज आप तक पहुंचा रहे हैं अमूल्य जानकारियां। सबसे पहले देखिए बौद्ध धर्म से जुड़ी महत्वपूर्ण जानकारियां।
It is our great fortunate to have the living Buddha with us, choosing to live in our country where Buddha was born.
आज तक मुझे कोई ऐसा इंसान नहीं मिला जिसने कहा हो कि महामहिम को मिलकर ऐसा नहीं लगता कि सचमुच में भगवान हमारे पास है, ईश्वर हमारे साथ है।
आपके जन्मदिन के अवसर पर आप खुद यहाँ उपस्थित होकर हम सबको आशीर्वाद दिया, जिसके लिए मैं लद्दाख से लेकर अरुणाचल तक के लोगों की ओर से हार्दिक धन्यवाद देता हूँ।
I was sitting by the side of Dalai Lama ji, and throughout I was seeing he was radiating the smile and happiness. So it's a beautiful place today to celebrate the beautiful man's birthday.
परम पावन 14वें दलाई लामा के लिए लंबी उम्र की कामना की जा रही है। परम पावन को शुभकामनाएं दी जा रही है। हिमालयन बुद्धिस्ट कल्चर एसोसिएशन द्वारा आयोजित इस कार्यक्रम में कैसे हिमालयन क्षेत्र में मौजूद राज्यों के मुख्यमंत्रियों ने, तमाम बड़े बौद्ध धर्म गुरुओं ने परम पावन दलाई लामा को जन्मदिन की शुभकामनाएं दी, आप पहले एपिसोड में देख चुके हैं। लेकिन परम पावन दलाई लामा के जन्मदिन के खास मौके पर आयोजित इस कार्यक्रम का समापन यही नहीं हुआ, बल्कि कई रंगारंग कार्यक्रम भी पेश किए गए। ये वो कलाकार हैं जो न सिर्फ हिमालय क्षेत्र में मौजूद बौद्ध सांस्कृतिक परंपरा की धरोहरों की झलक पेश करते हैं, बल्कि उन्हें दुनिया के सामने लाने का भी काम बखूबी कर रहे हैं। अपनी शानदार प्रस्तुति से जम्मू कश्मीर, हिमाचल प्रदेश से लेकर उत्तर पूर्व के तमाम राज्यों की नुमाइंदगी करने वाले इन कलाकारों ने न सिर्फ दर्शकों को मुग्ध कर दिया, बल्कि परम पावन दलाई लामा के जन्मदिन के इस खास मौके में भी चार चांद लगा दिया। कैसे दूर हो आपके जीवन की मुश्किलें, कैसे सवरे आपका करियर, कैसे सफल हो आपका हर काम, क्या कहते हैं आपकी किस्मत के सितारे। जानिए सटीक होने वाली बौद्ध भविष्यवाणियां बौद्ध ज्योतिष शास्त्री सेरिंग छांजुम से।
Presidele, Namaskar. 7 July 2010, 26th day of the 5th lunar month, Wednesday, a favorable day for the person born in the year of mouse, pig, ox, dragon, dog, and unfavorable for those born in the year of snake and horse. This whole day carries an inauspicious combination of elements, so it has energy to separate loved ones and also an energy to cause one's life. Therefore, any kind of important decision making and ceremonies should strictly be avoided during this whole time, and no laying of foundation and renovating and moving of houses. 8 July 2010, later 26th day of the 5th lunar month, Thursday, a favorable day for the person born in the year of Tiger, Rabbit, Bird, Monkey, and unfavorable for those born in the year of Ox, Sheep, Dog, and Dragon. And this day has an elemental combination of fire and wind, which is considered auspicious, and this elemental combination has powerful energy to bring auspiciousness, and any kind of major undertaking can be held during this daytime. But in terms of laying of foundation, renovating and moving of houses, this is strictly unadvisable, and also no engagement wedding ceremony on this day. See you same time tomorrow.
क्या है भगवान बुद्ध का दर्शन, बौद्ध धर्म का गूढ़ ज्ञान, कैसे मिले दुख से मुक्ति, कैसे पाए बुद्धत्व, क्या है धम्मम, क्या है संघम। ये कार्यक्रम आपको हर रोज दे रहा है ऐसे तमाम सवालों के जवाब। आज बौद्ध धर्म के प्रकांड विद्वान परम पावन दलाई लामा से जानिए भगवान बुद्ध का दर्शन और बौद्ध धर्म का सही ज्ञान।
What's the suffering? What is the source of suffering? Suffering here, suffering means experience. There are three kinds of suffering. Suffering of suffering. So 3 levels of suffering. So now causes of that. So now I think obviously they like pain. Even animals realize that is suffering, do not want. Then suffering of change is the certain sort of pleasure when we get something like beautiful sort of seeing, or beautiful sound, a taste, smell like that. You see, we get some kind of satisfaction, pleasure. But it's the same, so for example, the same music, you see, initially very beautiful. As soon as you hear that, you see, you feel very calm and peace, deep satisfaction. If you hear that day and night, then I think naturally, you see, you develop a desire. Oh, how awful that! Stop that. That kind of the feeling. So that means it's the same object, but your attitude change. So the same object, some period produce some pleasure, satisfaction. But same object, due to certain circumstances, you see, it creates stumbo or irritation, like that. So the object side, very nature is kasotati, or money also. I think when poor person become little wealthier person, feel very happy. And then millionaire, then billionaire, think only that level, or only think money, then I think that person still want more and more, and more jealousy, more sense of competition. Now, third level, all these depend on Kazoda. I think firstly, our body. Of course, money related with the body, not mind. False satisfaction developed in the mental level, but mainly physical comfort. Right? Like that. You see, many of these sort of things, actually, some kind of satisfaction actually entirely depend on sensorial hearing music. You see, that satisfaction depend on hearing sensorial experience. Seeing beautiful thing and get some pleasure, that also depend on. So smell, touch, taste, all these, some satisfaction at the mental level, depend on sensorial experience. So long the sensorial levels of some experience there, that mental levels satisfaction there. Sensorial levels stop, no longer there. So more durable sort of pleasure or satisfaction on mental level must come through mental itself. Like faith, not depend on sensorial. So through reasons or through some sort of experience, certain faith, firm faith, is mental level, not depend on sensorial. So people usually do not know, I think lack of experience, they seeking deeper satisfaction from mental level. Firstly, I think the importance of calm mind. I think two things, because of two benefit from calm mind. Number one is a calm mind brings inner peace. That also very helpful to maintain the healthy body. And then calm mind, another calm mind, I think immense sort of helpful to function about our human intelligence, to investigate, to analyze the reality. Without calm mind, disturbed mind, then cannot see the reality properly. Because disturbed mind then often develop biased sort of view. And often then you see things appears actually mental projection. When we develop anger, and then the object which we develop anger, our anger focusing, is that appears very negative. But the 90% of that negativeness is actually mental projection. So similarly, too much attachment. Again, the positive sort of appearance from that object, again, I think a large portion mental projection. So as soon as the mental projection involved, you can't see the reality. So calm mind, I think two things. The benefit from calm mind, two things. Person himself, herself, with calm mind, much of peace, happier. And the physical body element also function normally. And then most important, that provides the proper functioning of our brain and we can see the thing more objectively, like that. So now, irrespective of whether believer or non-believer, I think worthwhile make some other effort to bring calm mind. Then our life, of course, some form of problem, some form of trouble, including one's own body, sort of the imbalance, creation, what is creation, like old age or illness, and finally death is bound to happen. Then environment also, there are a lot of problems. So under such circumstances, if there is way to keep calm mind, then worthwhile make attempt. So now how to bring calm mind? I think we have to look the real sort of source of disturbances. Right? One, extreme self-centered attitude. Right? Self-grasping. That also is one source, create disturbances. More grasping, I. They say, more possibility, disturbances. Little loose way. That's too much sort of center, sort of, because of that grasping attitude, less disturbances. Disturbances happen, but the response from your side much softer. So there, it seems faith, according to the theistic religion, is a belief creator, God. So, single-pointed sort of faith towards God, creator. So that means the total submission, right? Total submission to the God. So that loosening, this extreme self-centered sort of grasping attitude. That's one way. Then Buddhist way of approach. Is